Columbus is filled with lots of interesting pieces of architecture. This is one of the oldest existing homes in Columbus. It's called the Homestead, and it belongs to Rufus Ward. I believe it was built in 1827. This is kitty-cornered across the street, and it's the old Billups home. Check out that cupola. This is the Harpole house with beautiful stained glass windows and fabulous porch for porch sitting. And it's built probably early Victorian era. And across the street is something called the storybook style house. There's several of these in town. And I'm not sure what the original part of this house was built, but I would guess this is Edwardian or a little later. This is the front porch of 12 Gables, and 12 Gables was built in 1838, and where the first decoration day of the cemeteries for the Civil War dead was planned. This is the Walter Swope home, built in the 1830s for a well-to-do planter from the prairie whose farms were out by the cotton gins out in between Artesia and Crawford. This is another house from the 1800s that has multiple porches. Gotta love all the porches. Gotta love that. That just looks so inviting, and look at the beautiful woodwork up on the roof level. See if we can zone in on that a little bit. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Tucked on the same street, you'll find sweet little homes built in the 1900s. This darling little Victorian with the beautiful stained glass window over the staircase, and then the upstairs garret rose window was built in 1900. It's right next door to a home built in 1852. I believe that's called the Orleans style, which is again sandwiched right next to a brick house that was built in about 1910, I would guess. But right across the street is one of my favorite homes. This is called Azalea Place. Check this out. It's very similar to the Phillips home up the street. I'm wondering if it was the same architect. This home was built in 1869 and is considered an architectural beauty. It's now owned by local attorney David Owens, and I love it.